Alright, welcome back for some more Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Last time, Lynn died again. Honestly, it's been several days since the last episode. Been doing too much Toxic Commando, and then I just didn't. I was too drained from work to record another episode over the weekend. I just wanted to chill, hang out with some family. But, so I don't rightly. What am I doing? Chapter select? What am I, some kind of dunce? Some kind of nincompoop perchance? Okay, that's right. We set up like a mutual beneficial agreement between Cecil and Lynn. And in order to do that, first we gotta find out the schedule for a certain prisoner. I can't remember the prisoner number. Maybe it was D99? D99. Lost memories of self, a forgotten murder case, a dead guy and a detective joined forces to find out the truth behind them both. Yes. The detective assigned the dead guy a task to sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. Right. What should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment. With the context that he has no tomorrow, this is his last night, that makes more sense. Otherwise, it just sounds childish if you don't remember that part. Okay, so I gotta go to the phone. Oh, and that's why this is here. It's just to enable me to leave. Couldn't Lynn have, held something that we could have possessed and then she could just carry us around in her pocket? What are these guys talking about? It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynn, sweet cute Lynn, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then those detectives, matching bookends, blue and green, yelled at me.
Forget about all that. Now you listen to me, kid.
Yes, sir.
You're bright as the sun, Lynn probably doesn't even know you exist.
True.
And those detectives will probably yell at you your whole life.
True.
Never mind fretting about every little setback. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it.
This dude's actually cooking. Mister, would you mind just leaving me alone? I couldn't tell what kind of leave me alone was that. Just like, you're right, just leave me alone. Or just leave me the hell alone. I couldn't tell what kind of emotion. But he was cooking. Pigeon Man has got it down. How did I do the voice for this guy? So how... No, not even close. So how are the preparations coming along? That's what it was.
I think they're taking care of them right now.
Yeah? Man, I'm not looking forward to this. That kind of surprises me, coming from you. I didn't know you thought about such things. By the way, that was just me being sarcastic, just in case you didn't catch that.
2 more hours and then it's time.
I guess we should just get back to work.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And by get back to work, this other guy is just... He's building a pyramid of cards. The atmosphere sure seems tense. I guess I'll just get back to my work as well.
I want you to find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. His prisoner number is D99.
I can't believe I remembered that, honestly. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Is that how alrighty is normally spelled? Because we have all right, but then we have all right as one word. A-L and then right. I think I've seen it both. Alrighty and then just alright E, you know? I don't know why I locked in on that. How do I get to these cells? I'd better try to get some information here first.
Trick time.
Okay, well he just put this new memo up here. I want to read the memo. The screen shows rows of tiny rooms. The rooms are really, really small, and you can see right into them from the outside. I suppose the open bars keep the rooms airy, but I wouldn't want to live in one myself. I wonder where these little rooms are. It's weird that we can like travel through phone lines, but not through TV. I guess you have to have limits somewhere. Let loose. It's flying. So you notice that from behind you, but this guy who's like super attentive doesn't notice it. Hey, Bailey. Before I engage with that, let me move over here. Oh, I wanted to hear him. Aw, this is... Maybe this is what would have... the dialogue that would have happened anyway. Try pinning up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection, prisoner C-74. Oh, it's almost time for that. I'd better prepare. Prisoner C-74, eh? What did that big whale do anyway? You don't know about the Metro Police Department siege case? Metro who, what? C-74 barricaded himself into the Metro Police Department and took siege of the place. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the Chief Commissioner. Where the hell did he get a flamethrower, actually? Now I think about it, that's probably the most readily available type of weapon. You can just easily build a flamethrower. They're not too complicated to build an amateur flamethrower. Why the heck did he do all that? What the hell? That's what the detectives who surrounded him asked too. What are your demands? They asked. And? The guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said, bring me 5 servings of curry and rice on the double. Curry and rice? That's it? This guy sounds like an actual psychopath. Or like someone with an actual mental case, just doing things for no reason. Unfortunately, no. After he was done eating, he torched the commissioner's office with a flamethrower. Torched it good. Important documents and the commissioner's mustache were destroyed by the flames. What the hell did he do all that for? Because the curry was too spicy, he said. Huh? It was too spicy and I just lost it, he said. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense. In the first place, how did a huge armed guy make it all the way into the commissioner's office alone? It's a complete mystery. Well, I mean, what was his job? He's just some rando? Then it is a mystery, but sounds to me like he worked there or something. What? Why don't they just ask C-74 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy. I thought I was going to say security, because that's usually what happens, national security. Huh. Boop. Oh! Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? Goblet. I don't know if I'd call that a goblet. It's just a wine glass. Emergency switch operate. This seems like a very irresponsible thing for me to just flip, but yeah, let's do it. Just not a fucking bazooka? Okay, the MP5 SDs make sense. The bazooka, the actual recoilless down there makes no sense. There you go again, fooling around with that thing. Oh, so he notices a paper start falling from behind his back, but he doesn't notice the siren and all the things opening? Or he noticed and didn't care, I guess. It wasn't me. Don't lie. You know you love to see me jump up and prepare for emergency. Oh yeah, sure. Way back when I first got this job. But I've had enough of that now. Besides, you always react exactly the same way. I'm just consistent. The emergency switch is probably just loose. Probably because I fooled around with it too much. Well, it's for emergencies. Don't play with it. Anyway, it wasn't me. Maybe you ought to get it repaired, huh? Well, close it back up. It's making me feel on edge. Like, why do they have a... I guess it's not a bazooka. I don't know what kind of gun that's modeled after. Considering the MP5s are clearly MP5 SDs, I'm guessing the recoilless down there is modeled after an actual recoilless rifle. Nah, too much of a pain. A pain? Proper emergency procedures are a pain to you? What a sad state of affairs. Night vision goggles. That makes sense. Bazooka. I mean, it serves the same purpose as a bazooka? What, am I really just using this to travel? Isn't this the one from before? Hey, Bailey. I'm guessing it's just the same one from before. What's the matter? You can't even pin up a memo properly? Let me see this thing. Take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room. Yeah, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. Yeah, this was the same one from before, wasn't it? Yeah, exactly. You already told me that earlier. C-38, huh? What did that punk do anyway? You never heard the story about the secret rendezvous case? That sounds far less interesting than the Metro Police Station barricade or whatever. Secret who what? That's what I imagine the who what. Instead of secret who what, it's secret who what. C-38 was a singer in a band. His group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. And right in the middle of their huge encore... Right in the middle of their encore, there was a huge incident. A huge incident? What was it, a murder or something? In a way, it was even worse than a murder, because it had to do with national secrets. Huh? National Secrets? A rock band? I'm lost. Yeah, well, you should check out War Thunder. They got national secrets everywhere. The song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous. But the lyrics C-38 was singing... But... The lyrics C-38 was singing... Is it was here? Is was proper? The lyrics C-38... Wouldn't it be were? Was. Were. There was. Those lyrics were. That song was. I feel like it should be were. But the lyrics C-38 were singing. But the lyrics C-38 was singing. I don't know. I can't tell. Was feels better here because I'm about to say were anyway, but I don't know why it's more proper. The lyrics C-38 was singing were completely different from usual. So how is that a huge incident? Because the new lyrics exposed all the nation's dark see-me secrets. Oh yeah, if you see me. It's not all, come on. Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. Dude, how is that new? Isn't that what singers and artists do all the time? They just say what the government's doing constantly. That's like their number one motif. Did I say that? Yeah, I did. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets. I mean, Streisand effect, if they didn't arrest him, then no one would have believed what he was saying. Or at least it would be a small contingency compared to everyone just believing it to be true. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense. In the first place, how would a rock singer know any top secret information? It's a complete mystery. What? Why don't they just ask C-38 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently it's all a matter of national secrecy. What do you mean apparently? At this point, this case directly involves national secrets. The other one, sure, apparently makes sense, but this one... Bam. Would you quit throwing away my important duty memos? I mean, I read that wrong, but the meaning was the same. Oh, he put a new memo. I'm about to end this man's whole career. Not even 1 second after he popped that thing in there, I was on it. Like flies to shit. Hey, Bailey. Who cares at this point? Just let me see this thing. Bring dinner to prisoner D99. Oh, there we go. The chef is preparing it for him right now. Ah, that seems ominous. Is it like his last meal? Oh, how fancy. D99, eh? Even I know about this one. I would certainly hope so. You guys were just talking about it, weren't you? Yeah. Such a sad case. Hard for us, too. He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member? It's just awful. Why in the world did he do it? Why would he do something like that of all people? Yeah, I read that right. The motive, everything. All a complete mystery. It's just ridiculous. It's just redonkulous. It doesn't make sense that he would do anything like that. I don't know the details, but apparently, this case, I knew it was coming. This case is a matter of national secrecy as well. I don't get it. I just don't friggin' get it. None of it makes any sense. You do know what kind of prison this is, don't you? It's a special prison built just for these kinds of special cases. Then why are you bothering explaining it every single time? Well, actually, no. It makes sense for his character to explain it every single time. That D99, who knows what he's thinking or hiding behind that beard of his? I don't like any of it. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without it getting to me. So the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder, huh? And he apparently has a beard. People with beards are always the most suspicious. As someone with a beard, I can attest. Would you quit throwing away my important duty memos? I did it the same mistake, but also still the same meaning. Oh, is that the fourth and final? It's time. I'm sorry. Holy cow. They just let him keep all that? Bro, that guitar is a deadly weapon. That's impressive. Structural engineer right there. There, it's done. Updated the phone book. I haven't looked at the phone book in a while. Junkyard and the Lynn the detective. You're not helping each other. Know anything about these guys yet. The other hitman, Tango. Camila. The valiant missile. Dream lady. Feverish firecrackers, what we're calling. Amelia is what I'm calling her. Careworn gentleman, the green detective, the blue detective, the odd blue doctor. Lanky and loose lawman. The Lankster. Active with the cop, guardian of the park, pigeon man, typical cop, navy blue square. Rock jailbird. Also, yeah, come on. If I have the option, I'm gonna do it. Does it have anything new? Would you quit sending these memos over here? No. Huh? Not until I figure out how you always know the exact instant a memo starts falling. Thank you! He's pointing it out. He knows. Not until I solve that mystery. Ah! Next time, I will find the answer. Oh, next time. I will find the answer next time. Guess it's time to try and find a new path. But I'm glad they pointed that out. Vindication. I need to operate it. I wanted to see if I can knock this dude's goblet down. Just to fuck with him, you know?
Just the kind of excitement I need to wake me up. Well, I told you it's only for emergencies, don't play with it. And I told you it wasn't me. You know, I thought this work would be a lot more exciting. Sometimes I don't know which is my real job, going on rounds or building houses out of cards.
Well, you'd better know.
And do you want to know that I'm just kidding?
I'm not good with social interaction. Social cues are my greatest weakness. What do we got over here? Can I actually interact with that? It happened. I could interact with that. And actually, it seems like I have to. What the blue blazes? Oh, okay. I have to trick into the door while it's like. Okay, I have to like. Okay. So this is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. I guess it's a way for this spiky-haired youth to express himself. I don't know why they let him have that. It's a goddamn mace. Sentiments like, I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty, maybe. Something primitive like that, I bet. You know, he does look primitive. Peace out. I'm done. Alright, C-38, back to your cell. Hey, guard man, how about giving me a little space? I don't know what kind of thing what I'm gonna give this guy. That crazy walk of yours is dangerous, man. A proper walk for a properly led life. Now, let's go. Yo, no lectures, man. I walk my own path, my own way, to my own music. I walk my own path. Well, wait a minute. So I finally made it to the cells. Now to find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule for tomorrow. What could Lynn possibly want with that information? They want to know if he even has it tomorrow. Almost certainly. Get me away from this psycho. Damn. Wow, they actually swear. Don't think I can take another second in this stinking pit. Trying not to turn his voice too close to Cecil's. Looks like the guard man is gone. Whew. All this waiting is wiping me out. Hope this one will finally do it. Go, go, go! Come on, sausage head! Come on, sausage head! I don't know what this guy's a... So this is one of those little blackboards Lynn mentioned. It's weird that it's inside the cell. Let me just give it a little read. Tonight, I lost a lot of things. My life, my memory. But there's a certain skill I've apparently lost too. You can't read? I can't read! I can see that there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. Are you sure that's you not being able to read? I guess that would explain why we haven't been able to read other things. We just had to wait until other people had seen them. No, I swear there were times where we did read things. Maybe not. But, you know, this could be just a bunch of squibbles, and so it's impossible to read anyway. But I have absolutely no idea what it means. If I can't read Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow, I'll just have to make up something that sounds like it would actually be quite plausible. What do I do now? Phone? This telephone. It looks like it's an internal line only. It doesn't call outside the prison. So the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. Okay, but you say that like it's an actual limitation, when in reality, we could go to the other phone in that last room, and that phone has outbound connections. So I don't know what the point of that is. Emergency button. Is there nothing in? Okay, this is just an empty cell. Well, is there any reason to go between the guard room? No. I guess we just press the emergency button and see what happens. An emergency button. An emergency in a prison. It's gonna be a pretty bad situation. I'll just give it a little try. They're onto me! Go, go, go! What the hell? Can I end the alarm? I see. I'm all clear. I understand. I am what you'd call the man who understands. So that's what these notes are for. Yes, send me down the toilet. Flush me. Like the hit animated movie Flushed Away. Go, go. Go, go, go! I don't know how they figured out that this is how the piping worked. That they could do this, but impressive. I love my chickens. I don't know why I feel like that voice would go off for this guy. Oh, I have the A-OK to do some nefarious shit. I'm back on my nefarious bullshit. This is the guy who wanted the flamethrower. He's gonna be so confused. Oh, the spoon. It was all a part of my galactic level plan. I just want to see his confusion when there's nothing on the... So is he gonna go... Okay, no, he's gonna grab the spoon again. He's like, well, I guess it was just a false positive. Yum. Tastes like dirt. Same thing here. Looks like this is just an internal phone, too. It doesn't call outside. So the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones in the building that I've already possessed. Yeah. What a strange cell. And the prisoner inside it, he seems to be enjoying himself. This is the last cell in this area, so that means this man humming to himself must be prisoner D99. I don't know why we've ruled out that the other guy wasn't D99. Maybe if I had examined his board, I'd have known. According to what the guards said.
D99, eh? Even I know about this one.
Yeah.
He shot his wife, right? Didn't he? Right in front of a family member. That'll save your gosh darn life.
What in the world really happened? And why is Lynn so concerned about this prisoner? I don't know the answers, and I guess there's no need for me to know. I have only one objective, and that's to find out what this painter's work schedule is for tomorrow.
Updated the phone book. Twig time. Twig time.
Okay, toilet. Picture frame, open. Bam. I have thoughts. Photos, huh? I wonder if these are of his family. This one looks like a young woman holding a baby. Their faces have been blotted out with black paint. Okay, so that's actually what they look like. I thought that this was like, I don't know, like the fog of visual novels. Did he do it out of hatred or some other emotion? Thankfully, that's not something I need to know right now. But I want to know. A newspaper article has been cut out and framed. Unfortunately, I can't read it. It's probably about D99's case. Man murders wife, or something like that. There's a picture of the alleged culprit in the article there. Yep, it's this prisoner, all right. Isn't that strange? Would you really hang an article of your crime? I guess if it's a crime you're proud of. Like you're doing something crazy. So, the work schedule for tomorrow of prisoner D99. The information Lynn's looking for should be written on this blackboard. But it's empty, right? So we can still just say it's empty? Unfortunately, I've lost the ability to read. But here I am anyway. The least I can do is take a look. It's just empty. You don't need to know how to read to know that it's empty. Huh. What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. How shocking. It's because he's not going to be alive tomorrow. That's exactly what Lynn wanted you to check. Come on, Cecil, use those neurons. I think something was written on the blackboards of the other prisoners, but this board is as clean and blank as the day it was hung there. Which means he's slacking off. So I have the answer Lynn was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99 is nothing. Would this information mean anything to her? Yes, it'd mean quite a lot, I'm sure. It's not up to me to know or care. That's how I feel at the moment, anyway. I appreciate that he acknowledges that he feels that way. Like he feels, and he's like, yeah, it's at the moment. It's probably not a good thing to be feeling, or maybe I should care, but I don't. That's just how I feel right now. Quite a feast tonight, I see. Ah, and I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. It's too bad it's all cold and hard, though. Just like I'm gonna be after tonight. Oh, I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. D99, I know it's kind of pointless to ask now, but just the same, I still want to know. Why did you do it? I agree. It's pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken and has been forgotten by everybody, myself included. Detective Jode. Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. Wait, I'm getting these guys' voices confused. I had a distinctly different voice for this random other guy. What's that? Who was the man in that painting? Oh, this? It's gonna be Cecil? Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know? So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. Now, could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace. Maybe we should let him die, so we can revive him, and then we can talk to him as the Cecil Soul Spirit. Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you. Okay, that was more of his voice. Like sitting on a whoopee cushion. What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Who exactly is this prisoner? He's your dad, or he's your son, and you've actually been dead for 2 decades. The man whose case Lynn is, even though that goes against the rules of what we've been given, but whatever. The man whose case Lynn is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. He must think I'm fucking hot. I have to go see Lynn fast, and not for her. So that's why he shot his wife, so that way he could get up. He can get with Cecil, of course. He could have his gay awakening. And not for her sake, for mine, to solve this mystery of me. Knackin'. Bunk. Okay. Let's get... Yeah. This telephone doesn't connect to the outside. And I've got questions I want to ask Lynn. I've got to get to a place that has an external line. Fast. Boop. Guard room. What the? This is headquarters. I don't know what voice to give. I can't give. I'm running out of burly voices to give. This is headquarters. This is headquarters. What's the status over there? I can do that one. Like super. Oh, Chief, it's you. I'm making preparations now. No problem, sir. How much longer then? 1 more hour, sir. I see. Carry on, then. Oh, one more thing. Inspector Cabanella wishes to speak to you. Now it's time for me to remember what kind of voice I gave Cabanella. Evening. I remember. Cabanella here. How you boys doing? Inspector Cabanella. Fine, sir. You got another little call tonight, didn't you? From my baby? From Lynn? Well, yes. Did my girl have anything interesting to say? Not especially. She hung up almost immediately. I see. Next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fellow. Yes, sir. You try to cover it up, and I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much. Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir, immediately. Don't forget, She's a fugitive after all. Yes, sir. Carry on then. I might pop in a little later. Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you, sir. Yeah, Cabanella can be a bit scary when he wants to be. What do they have to say? Inspector Cabanella seems to be looking for her, too. Your Lynn, I mean.
Inspector Cabanella? What would the Special Investigation Unit want with Lynn?
I don't know. I guess something happened that we don't know about.
Tonight of all nights.
Inspector Cabanella must be upset tonight, too. Weren't he and prisoner D99, Detective Jode, good friends?
You sure about that? If they were such good friends, how come Inspector Cabanella never came to visit him?
Well, I mean, why would he? He probably felt betrayed by him. He's the head of a special investigation. He's a very busy man. What's wrong?
Jode was my hero, you know. I wanted to be a detective because of him. But look at me, rotting away in a place like this, and I can't even do anything to help Lynn. What am I doing with my life?
This new side of you is kind of endearing.
What do you mean? This is what the alcohol is for. This was always the plan.
Anyway, the thing to do is work at fixing what you can, little by little. Like, for example, your house of cards. It collapsed, you know. Okay, let's go to the headquarters, I guess. This guy's got his dogs out fully. I'm in my own damn office. I take my dogs out whenever I want. Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison, eh, Inspector Cabanella? We were just a little too late. So close, eh, Inspector? We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him, and we can still make it. By the way, what's going on with that other case? The junkyard murder. She did it, eh? No question about it? She's a bad little baby. Disappearing from the scene like that. Wonder where she ran off to play. What did he just say? She did it. Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way. I mean, what difference does it make? His dogs are out. I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that? Afraid I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet, after seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby. Is that the security camera tape the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny it's some pretty solid evidence against her. Evidence. Ooh. Nothing like it, baby. Stretch. Slam. He kind of looks like a gorilla. Why a murder case now on such an important night? Tisk. I think you have that wrong, Chief. A murder case now, for the very reason that it is such an important night. Boop. Beep. Bop. Dude, he's gonna do that every time he wants to take a sip of the, just, I don't know, tea? That's not a cup, dude. That's a full bowl. Alright. Operate remote control. What do we got here? The junkyard where I died had a security camera, and it captured the moment of my death perfectly. And what the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable. Okay, what's it gonna be? Whoa! And then she pulls out the Glock. Okay, no, it doesn't seem like she wants to. I think it's like, it seems like Cecil is telling her that she has to. Isn't that what it seemed like? Like Cecil was telling her that this is the plan, this is what you have to do. Because she seemed really hesitant to do it. She even shot and missed. That or she shot something else. I saw myself shot right before my own eyes by Lynn. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. One thing sticks with me though. Lynn looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her?
The truth is the truth, no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cabanello.
It wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby.
Oh, by the way, Inspector Cabanello, there's something on that tape that troubles me.
What's that, Chief? I'm all ears.
I had a look at all the photos of the crime scene as well, but the place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different.
Hey, that's right. That is strange. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs. But I changed his fate, so he should have been out of the picture. But there I am, down on the lower level. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. He was the one who kicked us down. But that didn't happen in this reality, so why the hell are we down here? Dude, what if we're not Cecil, and when we tried to possess Cecil, he was actually just playing dead, and he's been playing dead the whole time, and everyone's in on it, or he's just really good at playing dead. And that's why we couldn't move when we possessed him. Because he was alive, and he just didn't talk to us as a spirit. That seems very unlikely, like it goes against a lot of the rules we've seen, but I don't know, could happen. I have the answer to your mystery right here, a few minutes after the murder took place. Oh. Kitty-o.
Is that a black cat?
You got it, baby. A furry feline messed up our crime scene. And then the little cat culprit vanished into the night. It looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. Yeah, it's a convergence point. It's a... I can't remember, what was it called? It's just our world line sector.
This is Point X. Come in, Chief. The Chief here. Did he show up? No, sir. Not yet, but... Idiot. I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important. But this is important, sir. Somebody else showed up. A rookie detective, Lynn.
What? You see my baby over there, do you?
I heard that she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? What are you saying? What do you say, Inspector?
Detective, get my baby away from Point X. Do it now, man, and then hold on to her.
Yes, sir. I'll get her now, sir. What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynn show up at Point X? It took the Special Investigation Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location.
Don't know, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps. Whoa!
What happened, Detective? Come in. Now what?
What happened this time? Sounds like I got hit by a car. Damn it! This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me. Oh, come on. They won't let me do it. Dude, look at this guy's feet. He's going crazy under the desk. It's like me when I'm antsy. What are you doing? Get your buns over here. What did you say? Now I finally understand. I finally know what it's like for our poor hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed. Excuse me? Well, this is the chicken kitchen, is it not? What? Aren't I talking to the police? The police? Did something happen there you need assistance with? Something happened here, you ask? Well, like, there's nothing left here. I gotta go. Wait! Updated the phone book. A girl on roller skates just got knocked on her ass.
What's going on?
Something, that's what. Something is definitely going on. And that something is far from nothing. That's for certain. Whoa, this guy's a philosophical genius. Goddamn Socrates over here. Thanks for the tea, Chief. I'll be on my way.
You going to Point X?
Point X, huh? I'll leave that to the boys. There's someplace else I gotta be.
Inspector, your being there isn't going to change anything. Why put yourself through it?
I have a responsibility, and I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet.
Right, that's true. Do what you must then. Scratch. My dogs, they're barking.
Prisoner D99's schedule for tomorrow was blank. It seems like forever ago that I found that out. And now my mind is even blanker than that blackboard was. Lynn, my only lead and my partner, shot me. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers. The chicken kitchen, the Point X the police have surrounded, and the place where something big just happened. What will Lynn be involved in this time when I find her there? Alright. Save your current place and time. Yes, please do. Continue playing? No, because that's actually perfect timing to end the episode. So it wasn't a very action-packed episode. There was a lot of talking, a lot of information. We found out that Detective Jode knows Cecil. He has to. He actually really likes Cecil, and he wants to remember Cecil more than anybody else, it seems like. So that's interesting. I wonder what that means. They might be related. Cecil met with Lynn. We saw that in the video, and it looks from that video that Lynn shot and killed Cecil. But she didn't seem like she wanted to do that. It seemed like Cecil told her to do it. That this is the only, if you want to save Detective Jode, then do this and trust him. That's kind of what it felt like, right? And also that cat that has whose tail kind of looks like Cecil's hair, which I noticed from the first time we saw it. I might have not said anything though. That's what we had in our little pack. So I kind of want to find that cat and hope it dies so that we can talk to it, because that would probably be very informative. But our suspicions were confirmed. The Detective Jode, prisoner D99, didn't have a schedule for tomorrow, so he's being executed tonight, which I kind of gathered. But anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed. If you did, please do the YouTube shenanigans. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. It's totally a-okay. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. And I will see you tomorrow for some more Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, everybody.